Do you know what the healthy version of your toxic situation actually looks like? This very specific dose is for a person who's been underexposed in life, meaning you've had to figure a lot of things out on your own. You did not have adequate supervision growing up. You didn't have someone interested in your success. You survived a lot of difficult situations, and your life has continued to have difficult situations. Even just hearing the words healthy relationship might confuse you. You're ready for that to not be the case anymore, and you're looking for some strategies to help you hold your own hand through the process of figuring out what healthy actually looks like. If all that sounds like you, welcome in to your daily dose of Dawn at Dawn, videos designed to expand your thinking. I didn't know what a healthy relationship was until well into adulthood, and I know I can't be the only one, so if you're ready to think about it, this episode is for you. Even if you can't make changes yet, knowing what you're working towards helps a lot. So, how do you learn what you need to learn? For me, I got a lot of it from observing other people. I remember going out to a meal with a couple and watching the woman act in a way that really emasculated the man. And I noticed that I had done those things before, but because I was no longer in a contentious relationship, they looked different to me. And what does that mean? It means when you're mad at someone, it's a lot easier to be ugly to them. One of my clients is just starting to date, and they're asking me, what is too forward to say to someone? So I gave them my opinion, but they're looking to date different people than I am. So I actually recommended Matthew Hussey on YouTube. If you haven't listened to his videos and you are into relationships, he's amazing with the things that he talks about, how invested to get in with people, how soon, and how to handle yourself, how to recognize things. It's teaching yourself the things you haven't learned yet. There were so many things I didn't learn growing up that I had to learn to raise my own kids. And I was momming myself while I was momming them. And it wasn't until years later I discovered reparenting is a thing. It's like a psychology term. And a lot of people who grew up without the upbringing that they wanted are reparenting themselves like they didn't get to when they were growing up. There were so many life lessons and milestones I missed growing up as a latchkey kid with no one looking out for me. And I made a mess of things for a really long time, but I found my way. So if you are also a dumpster fire rolling down a hill, please know it's never too late to turn it around. And let this be the courage that you need to go find the help that you need to get to where you want to be so that you can also be healthy mentally, physically, and emotionally. I heard another creator say this, and I'm going to repeat it. This is the free help. I have well over 200 videos on this channel about how I got to thriving despite 9 disabling disorders, despite neither of my parents wanting me, despite being picked on for 7 formative years in a row and not liking myself for the first 35 years of my life, not knowing what it felt like to be happy until I was 41 years old. It's never too late